That playoff pressure is arriving early here in Mukwonago. The Indians need to win their final 2 games just to qualify for the postseason, and they have a very tough Classic 8 opponent tonight in Catholic Memorial. The Crusaders were a victory away from playoff qualification themselves, but they took care of that in a big way tonight. Opening quarter, Matthew Lechner goes up the gut, and Catholic Memorial with a quick 7-0 lead. Later in the first, QB Alex Bray on the keeper. He crosses the plane, already 14-zip Crusaders. On to the second, Memorial marching again, but Nick Tanguay slams Bray to the ground for a big loss. Not a problem for the Crusaders on this night. Next series, Jalen Campbell slashes for 13 and a first down. He then caps the drive with this 1-yard plunge, Memorial up by 21. Then just before half, Bray with the toss to Fletcher Metz. He's in, 28-0 Catholic Memorial at the break. And there's no let up in the third. Josh Carfanta bowls his way in, CM by 35. The Crusader D did their part as well. Here, Nick Scholes corrals Indian QB Gabe Cizauskas. Catholic Memorial looking playoff ready as they dismantle Mukwonago 42-7.
We knew Mukwonago would be really jacked up tonight because they needed both wins to get in the playoffs. And really a tribute to our kids, offensively, defensively, special teams. It was just a great effort by our kids tonight.
Coming into this Greater Metro Conference matchup, Marquette University High School and Brookfield East had at least a couple of things in common. Both teams came into this game 4-1 in league play and tied for second place. And each team had suffered its league loss at the hands of Brookfield Central. Another thing in common on this night, both teams' student sections wore red in a joint effort to raise money to fight ALS. And yes, people got doused with ice water. That's coming up. Marquette gets on the board first. Fada Narudin takes the handoff. He's untouched until he reaches the goal line. 7-0 Hilltoppers. It's 7-6 when Jack Dwyer's pass is picked off by Will Schmidt. Schmidt says Dwyer is one of his best friends, but Will gets the best of his buddy here. A 40-yard return to the end zone. Brookfield East has its first lead. You got to see Sam Santiago Lloyd run for the Spartans, running over defenders, pushing them aside, and dragging them along with him. Santiago Lloyd makes back-to-back first down runs, this one setting up a TC Swiddle touchdown. The Spartans lead 20-7. Marquette strikes back. Finding a hole is Fada Narudin. He'll be knocked down at the 1, but he scores on the next play to make it 20-14. Still second quarter, East senior QB TC Swiddle has tons of running room. 18-yard touchdown. Spartans up 27-14 at the half. Marquette scores quickly to open the third quarter. Their senior signal caller Jack Dwyer crashes into the end zone. Hilltoppers back within 6. East responds when Sam Santiago Lloyd scores his second touchdown of the night. 34-21 Spartans. Now it's time for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Brookfield East principal Andy Farley goes first, and he gets doused a bunch of times. Fourth quarter, Marquette trying to close the gap, but watch Sam Santiago Lloyd chase down the pass and make this sweet interception. That helps to seal the outcome. And one more person is going to get wet. East coach Tom Swiddle gets doused. Brookfield East improves to 5-1 in the Greater Metro and 7-1 overall.
Next week, if we beat Sussex, we have the second best overall record in our school's history. And, you know, beating Marquette, it's one of our goals in the preseason, so that was a big win. After that Central loss, it just brought us closer together, and I don't think anyone can stop us if we play to the best of our ability, and the sky's the limit.